getting the right equipment and getting enough training. Yeah, so I would say that would be the.
I'm just happy that we got off to a good start, for both Hui and myself, medaling 2 out of 3 on the podium.
It is 9 p.m. on a Monday. It is evenings with John and Duncan. It is Spotlight on Team Singapore, and we have a bowler in the house today, John.
That's right, Duncan. One of Team Singapore's most bemedaled female bowlers, and it's Shayna Ng.
Yeah.
And she has certainly put Singapore on the world map when it comes to bowling. Twice Singapore Sportswoman of the Year, of course, and one of the most bemedaled athletes.
In the most recent SEA Games in 2019 in the Philippines, she of course had 4 medals, 2 bronzes, 1 silver, 1 gold, and she has accolades galore. So we're going to get in touch with her today on how she's coping with COVID-19 and the circuit breaker, what her home-based workout is at the moment. She's going to challenge either me or you.
I'm definitely looking forward to that part.
Either one of us.
It's one apiece right now.
It's one apiece. And of course, we'll touch on the highlight of her career so far. So a lot to get through today. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Let's call Shayna.
Let's go.
Hey Shayna, thanks for joining us. Evenings with John and Duncan.
Hi,
how have you been so far with COVID-19?
Great. I mean, we all are staying home right now, and it got boring for a bit, and then that's when I started to find things to do, to keep myself occupied. And like 1 week into the circuit breaker, we started a training program at home. So we started building our own little setup of like a bowling lane, so that we can actually put our fingers and thumbs into the ball, and then throw the ball, and get a feel of what it's like to. I mean, it doesn't really replicate the exact feeling, but it's better than nothing, So we try and do that. We have training sessions for like 1 hour every day. So the whole team would actually get on Zoom, and then we would just be watching each other train lah. And then we create bowling drills and stuff like that to get us through the day. And then other than that, I came up with several home workouts with because I don't have a dumbbell at home. So I use like the bowling ball to, do some workouts and stuff like that. And basically a whole bunch of cooking also. I'm pretty sure that like when we're done with the circuit breaker, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be like master chefs. Yeah.
Whiz in the kitchen once it's done. Are you ever tempted to, just get your bowling ball, put some pins there, and actually like just bowl in your flat? Just you cannot take it anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not gonna have the same kind of feeling. The feeling that I miss is, being in a competition, being in a whole like the competition atmosphere, and being in that setting and having that adrenaline and things like that. Because I think like for the past maybe 10 years or so, I have never been in Singapore for such a long period of time. I think this is the longest I've ever been in Singapore. Like, yeah. So I kind of, at first it felt a little stuck, and I'm like, oh my God, last time we are traveling like once every month and things like that. And at one go, we can be away for like 1 to 1.5 months even. So right now it actually feels kind of stuck, and it feels weird because like I see my electricity bills and it's going up, and like things like that. So it's all very new to me, but yeah, we make do lah. We adjust and we adapt to the circumstances. Yeah.
You say is one of the things that, because it's a very interesting situation. It's unprecedented, as you mentioned, right? What is the one denominator among you and your bowling teammates during this period, apart from the fact that you're not going around the world and competing and all that, right? Of course, training situation also, like as you say, is very limited. But how are you making the most of the current situation?
Yeah, so I think the drills, they keep us going. And actually today, on top of doing having training, like Zoom training, we actually stayed back after that, and we created another Zoom meeting, and we all did yoga together for half an hour.
Wow.
So I guess it's things like that lah. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, we that's the most interaction we can get, you see. So, and sometimes like, yeah, it's healthy in a way, and it's the most that we can make out of like this situation. Yeah.
Okay.
You mentioned cooking, right, as something that you've taken up during during COVID-19. Is it something that you've always wanted to try out, but just never had the time because you've been touring the
No,
world?
not really. As in, like, I always think that cooking is like too much effort. You know, like I can just go out and buy food, and you know, if I cook, I need to spend like 1 hour preparing it and cooking it, and then I'm just gonna eat it for like 20 minutes. You know, so I'm not I don't put in so much effort into my food, but like I mean, because right now obviously time is all that we have, right? So you know, why not? And then time really flies when I cook, and I don't think I've utilized my kitchen that much before. I don't think I've on the stove like every single day for the past week before. Yeah, so last time like it's just there, and like I don't really use it and stuff like that. Yeah.
So what are you doing now to keep yourself sane, and what other things are you doing in terms of hobbies that perhaps that you never had the time to do?
Hobbies. There isn't much that I'm doing actually, like other than you know the occasional Netflix, and I still try to like, because as an athlete I feel that routine is very important. You know, I still have to get up every day, and I try to have a routine. Like I know that when people stay at home, some of your, I don't know, okay, I'm not naming names, but some people they don't shower or things like that because they're like, you know, I'm not even going out anyway, you know. But the thing is, for me, I still like get up and I would shower before I do my things, because like I want to feel fresh, and you know, I keep that routine going so that you know I have actually like something to follow through the day, and I think that helps a lot. Yeah.
I think you did send us a few clips of the workouts you did at home. Of course, not with the full range, but you know, dumbbells like you said and all that. You've been bowling balls. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to pull up some of those clips and maybe go through what each of them are, what muscle groups target, and let's say, of course, this is not the full range, nowhere near the full range of an athlete's workout that you're doing.
Yeah.
But let's say there are people out, like the average Joe out there, who would like to incorporate into what they do at home, maybe what they can do if they have a bowling ball, maybe. Would that be okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share screen now. Wait, let me try and you just let me know whether you can see.
Actually, there are some other athletes that are like, say, I saw Jasmine Sir and all those. They were using like home items. So if you need something that has weight, like you can carry a packet of rice or a bottle of oil, or you know, things like that, just to replicate some of the stuff.
Very interesting. Okay, can you see the screen right now?
Yeah.
Ina, can you see this?
Yeah.
A folder with your videos, can you let me know?
Yeah.
Last week there was a lag. Okay, we just need you to. Can you hear? You can still hear me, right?
Can.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe. Okay. So maybe. Okay. This is the first workout you send over. Maybe you can just share with us, for the sake of the audience, what the name of the workout is and what it actually works on.
That one is the push-ups, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, hold on now.
Like a weighted bag.
Yeah, correct. So basically the bag is not heavy. It's like maybe 3 kg. So basically this is the only workout that doesn't involve the bowling ball. So if anybody out there that doesn't have a bowling ball, they can just do it with anything, like like a packet of rice or something is doable. So this is just to make it more like, you know, sometimes if you just do the same workouts over and over again, like if you just keep doing push-ups, it gets boring. So you try and change it up a bit, then you have push-ups and you pull the bags over, and I don't know, it's just more creative a little bit.
Okay.
It's variety also in that sense.
How many reps are you?
I think I did 20 reps, 4 sets. Yeah, so I mean, all these workouts, they don't really involve very heavy weights. But anyway, I mean, if you're at home, you cannot have very heavy weights. So, cause like, then later you drop it on the floor, then your neighbor downstairs gonna complain, and then like, you know, very hard to please. So anyway, just like make do with whatever you have. Then if it's not, I mean, if you feel that it's no kick, then just increase the reps or increase the sets. You know, easy. So moving on to the second one, right?
So the second one.
Yeah, so that one is Russian twist.
Yep.
So I just use the bowling ball and that works on the core. And I think for bowlers, it is important to have very good core maintenance, because a lot of our, like when we bowl, it's a lot of posture, and like, you know, during our release position, we actually, you know, we have to stay balanced, and like the weight transfer and everything, like the CG of your body and stuff like that, it's all very important. So that's why this Russian twist, it works on your core.
Okay. And we shall go on to the third one.
Yeah.
So yeah, the third one is the glute bridge. So I mean, if you want to make it easier, you can just do glute bridge with both legs. But because that one is a bit too easy for me, so I put a band around my knee so that creates a bit more resistance. And then I do single leg glute bridge together with the weight of the ball. Normally at the gym I do more lah, but now because there's only a bowling ball, so I just make do with it. Then just increase the reps. Okay. Then this works on your back and your glutes, of course, and yeah.
The resistance band that we see is to basically give you a more resistance. For lack of a better term, right?
Yeah, correct.
Make it tougher for you.
So you have to like, if your legs, right, if you put the band, like you have to keep it like shoulder width apart. So then you're pulling it a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, then we shall go to the fourth one.
Fourth one, I'm sure everybody knows, this squat. And this one I think is the toughest among all the exercises. So because this one you have to, I have to hold the ball outside, right? Like away from the body. So when you hold it away from the body, it gets heavier, you know? Like if you want it to be easier, you can just hold it closer to your body and squat. Then that's easy. But when you hold it further away, then I mean your arms like over here can really feel it. So if you need more challenge, I think this one can.
Yeah. Certainly, I mean for as with any workout, usually seeing it is one thing, but doing it is another thing. Exactly. And also the correct form and doing it slowly is a different story altogether.
I feel like you're everything right now.
I don't know why you're looking at me like that, but
well,
I mean, it's like, I don't know.
Okay, so I guess the question now is Shayna. Now that we've seen the 4 workouts that you do at home, which workout would you like to challenge either me or John to do?
Pick one of us.
It's
not challenge lah. It's tekan lah, basically lah, for lack of a better term.
Okay. The squat with the bowling ball.
Squat with the bowling ball. But we don't have a bowling ball. We can find an equivalent to that.
What do we have here?
So a bowling ball is 15 pounds, 4 sets. But y'all very mature, right? Y'all can do more lah. Y'all do like 20 reps, 4 sets or 5
20
sets.
reps, 4 sets.
Nonsense.
Are you still gonna do?
And the weight must be far from your body. Cannot be like near to your body.
I don't know if there's anything of an equivalent in the studio.
Step right up, draw the next card. You're one of the black animals, so get along with everybody else. Is this ship sinking? I've been thinking. Always sinking. I've been thinking. Been a little time to get along.
we want to do it later after the when she's not watching.
Okay, so who are you going to challenge first? And that's the main question.
No, why not the two of you do together?
Whoa, that's
man.
the first one. That's
Or
the first
y'all
one.
just do together and then see who dies first. You know?
Wow.
Well, so just
Then y'all can really push.
reps or whatever. Just do
Just
until
do
you die, lah.
Basically, it's
Correct.
Good grief. Shayna, you're an evil person.
Yeah.
Do it now or you want to do it?
I don't know. I don't think you want to watch us do anyway.
Yeah,
right?
I think y'all do later. Y'all do later, yeah.
We need her reactions while we're doing it. Don't need.
5.
I regret taking this vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum cleaner. Usually size doesn't tell the weight.
10,
Size definitely doesn't tell the weight.
11, 12,
Okay, my
13,
turn starting to feel it already.
14, 15, 16,
16,
17,
17,
18,
18,
19,
19.
20.
20.
My arms are killing me. 21.
How many are we supposed to do again?
Until you drop. Drop, John. Oh,
So the faster we drop, the faster we end this whole thing.
correct. So take one for the team.
Why are we? I think our form is totally off by now already. What? Okay, starting.
I'm not going to stop.
Camera back wasn't a good idea, sir.
I'm carrying a vacuum.
Good grief!
Oh. Are you stopping soon?
Are we stopping?
Are you stopping? No, you should stop soon.
Why should I say? You stop first.
You stop lah.
This one we got pride in it. You want to be the first? Thank you, that's for you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. I have a little something up my sleeve. So for the both of you, I was just digging around the internet seriously and just looking at bowling terminologies. All right, and I found 4 interesting bowling terminologies. And I think it's not something that you are too familiar with because I think it's a Americanized version of 10-pin bowling. Shayna, John, I'm not sure what your bowling expertise is like. So great. So I have 4 different terminologies. And we'll start with the first one. And whoever gets the closest to it, well, wins. Okay, so at 4, the first one is called a turkey. Okay, so what would a turkey be instead of something that we call each other on a regular basis, John? What do you think a turkey is in bowling terminology?
Turkey. I go first.
No, yeah, of course.
What if it's them off? Okay, turkey.
Turkey. Something to do with scoring, I feel.
So if I were to say, John, I need you to urgently make a turkey, what am I asking you to do?
Well, I mean, if it's Christmas, obviously you're going to the kitchen to make something.
That is very true.
Bowling, I have absolutely no clue.
Shayna, what is a turkey?
It's 3 strikes in a row. It's called a turkey.
Yeah, 3 strikes in a row.
Yeah, but people that don't bowl will never guess that. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so second one, okay? A burner, all right? So if I were to tell you, John, John, I've been having this strange burner problem. What am I saying?
This one I also don't know.
Problem. You mean in the context of bowling, you're having a problem?
Yes.
Burner problem.
Yeah.
Burner. Your.
It's got to do with a pin, okay?
Oh.
It's got to do with
Oh, means you keep. Maybe you cannot get a strike, lah. You try a lot of times, never cannot get a strike.
No?
Then you get burned.
Shayna, any idea what a burner is?
I have no clue. Maybe like maybe when you don't strike.
Very close. A burner is a bowling pin that stays standing even though it's been hit by the ball or another pin.
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
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 Does this happen very often in bowling, Shayna? Usually, like you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, okay. So that's
Yeah.
That's a burner.
Okay.
All right. Next one, third one, a barmaid.
A barmaid, John, if I were to say to you, John, I'm feeling very confident. I'm going to make a move on the barmaid.
So if this is a person,
Yeah, this one sounds it just sounds, for some reason I just can't see this in a bowling context for some reason.
It's
Are
about
you sure?
yeah, that's why.
Use in
yeah,
bowling.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm just making up a sentence right now, but it is a proper terminology. I guess Americanized version.
Okay.
It's something to do with a pin again.
Again, the pin. You're gonna make a move. Means that you want that, or maybe the burner that's left over, you want to strike it down. No.
No. Shayna, any idea?
Barmaid. When maybe like when two pins are standing next to each other.
No, not really. A barmaid is a pin you can't see because it's hidden behind another pin.
Oh, you want to say that again?
Oh,
Yeah, a pin you cannot see because it is hidden behind another pin. That is a barmaid.
Oh, wow.
yeah, but as like let me just clarify. As professionals, we can see all the pins.
Wow!
Oh, man. Oh, there's no comeback from that
So
one.
there's no
comeback, no
barmaid for me. There's
Okay,
no
okay, final
barmaid
one,
for
final
me.
one. Okay. This is my most favorite one yet. Okay, a dump. So, John, excuse me while I take a dump. What am I saying in
Dumb.
bowling terminology?
Oh, I think I've heard of this before. A
Shayna
dumb.
knows. Shayna knows. Okay,
It's got to do with the ball.
you're gonna take a dump. Oh, you need to change the ball. Maybe the ball, for some reason, you need to change the ball. Is that right?
Wow. No. Shayna?
I thought I got it right.
Is it a strike?
No, a dump
Oh.
is when the ball lands loudly on the lane after it's been thrown in the air. Boom, it's taken a dump.
But professionals wouldn't.
But then again,
Obviously
That's right. I was
nothing
gonna
that
say
will
it.
ever happen
Yeah,
to Shayna.
that's right.
Great fun. Okay, Shayna, obviously now with COVID-19 and everything coming to a halt, to a standstill, what would you have been doing if it wasn't for the coronavirus right now?
Like right now, this very day.
I mean, this
think-
period right now.
Yeah, we would be in the States competing in the professional tour. I'm supposed to be away like end April all the way until like beginning June.
Oh, wow, that's a long period.
Yeah, so we're supposed to be away at the it's called the PWBA, Professional Women's Bowling Association.
Yeah.
So it's like the PGA tour lah, but for bowling. And then so we're supposed to be bowling that, and every week there's a different stop in different cities. So we would be hopping around US and competing. Yeah.
Obviously, you've won that competition twice before. You've won Asian Games gold, SEA Games gold. But what has been the highlight of your career? If you could pick one moment.
Yeah, so I mean, I have won a couple of world titles and like international competitions, but I just feel that, you know, titles being titles, they're just like a cherry on top. I feel that what means most to me is, you know, having that experience with the whole team. And any team event that we win, I think that feeling is something that that really that I appreciate a lot, and it's something that is very, very unforgettable to me. So yeah, I mean, this title, if I win this title, someone else can have this title also in the next year or in the following year. There's going to be a new winner and things like that. But you know, the experience that I have with the team is not something that everyone can experience, and I think I treasure that the most.
And is there anything that you have yet to achieve that is on the horizon for you in the coming months or year?
I think the thing that I and my entire team want to do is to win the team gold at a world championship. I mean, I have won an individual title at the World Championship. Sherry has won an individual title at the World Championship. But together as a team, we are always so close. Like ever since 2009 until today, like we've gotten bronze, we've gotten silver a couple of times. So I think like we are always knocking on the door, and I think that we are very close. And I think that's something that we all really want.
Amazing. Well, all the best in achieving that, John. Great stuff. Shayna has been the perfect guest on our show. First of all, great pleasure to have you. But
thank you for having me.
Before we end it off, what would be a message to all the healthcare workers right now, just putting themselves at risk, a message to everyone staying at home as well?
Yeah, I would just like to thank all the frontline workers, not just the healthcare workers, but all the people in essential services and stuff like that. You guys are playing a very big part in this very crucial time that we're facing. And to the rest of them, I think I think it is important for us to stay at home. I know as much as we want to go out and we want to have fun and get back to our daily lives, but this is what it is right now, and we just have to hang in there. And whenever we are feeling a bit down or whatever, just remember that you're not in this alone. Everybody is in this together. And if we just play our part, be responsible, cooperate, if it will pass by sooner and we can get back to our daily routine sooner.
Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you for sharing. I mean, and actually very insightful.
I think it's quite an amazing thing when it came to your favorite Team Singapore moment. For me personally, I thought definitely not something that's
expected, I think, for me, because not that I think of you very differently, but just usually for most athletes, it would be a particular trophy, a particular moment,
Yeah.
You brought up the experience that cannot be traded with your teammates. I think that's something that, for me, it was a really wow moment. Yeah.
Unexpected. Great answer.
Yeah, it's a great answer. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, that was unexpected.
It was certainly unexpected, and first of all, great career that she has had, Shayna Ng, and plenty of memories that she could have picked up from, but obviously one that sticks out in her mind. And she's won so many things, John, and she's just looking forward to achieving more and more in her career.
Certainly, Duncan. I still remember when I first joined Sports Singapore in 2012, she was already a household name. Of course, she came through the ranks from a very young age. Yeah. And for her to have remained at the top level for so many years, it takes quite a lot of doing because it's very competitive in this sport.
Is it as competitive as we are during the challenges?
Well, that's debatable, of course. Maybe you guys can let us know in comments. We definitely want to find out about that.
Well, another fantastic episode, Evenings with John and Duncan. Wednesday, we have the Wednesday report, and we already have some in the bank. Really looking forward to that one. Hassan Sani, in particular, is something you need to look out for. Wednesday, 9 p.m. Evenings with John and Duncan.
And not to forget, of course, we have a very special edition this week on our Wednesday episode with a special promo offer where you can enjoy up to 40% off on one of the well-known sports brands. Now, and it's only for a limited time, so you do want to stay tuned to that episode to find out more about that.
You've teased it perfectly. Join us 9 p.m. on Wednesday.
See you.